So, because you want to win the custody of your daughter, you had to bring the demise of Davido's and Chioma's son Ifeanyi into it in this manner. This is not even being low. It is very, 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 very silly, very bad, very heartless. It is demeaning, and you lack empathy. For you to, if it is your lawyer, or when your lawyer wrote this, you should have read through it before you send it to the court, or before you posted it on social media. This is crazy, 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 heartless. You lack empathy. There's nothing. How can you use the demise of a child to mock a father or a mother? Do you think you are just mocking Davido? No, you are doing the same thing to Chioma. I'm so disappointed at you right now, Sophia. Oh my goodness. How could you even say that Davido lost his son Ifeanyi in his banana house, due to questionable circumstances? That means it's the upbringing of Ifeanyi, or that something that is not, that is not right, questionable. Haba, Sophia, this is the same Davido that you wanted to marry. You wanted Davido to marry you so desperate. Is this a vendetta against him? Come on, my gender. This is not right at all. As a matter of fact, he is not asking for custody. He's asking for shared custody. Does your lawyer not understand what that means? My people, I'm going to let me greet you first. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. And the thing just invests me now. How can this girl bring out Ifeanyi into this matter of custody? I'm going to read what Sophia's lawyer, Sophia, because she's the one, she's the petitioner right now, or the respondent. She's the respondent to Davido's petition. So she made a petition this morning that was posted on social media, and she said so much. I'm going to read it so that I'm not here. I'll be the judge. Before the judge, or in the high court and the jury, before they pass judgment on this. But one thing I want to say is that Davido is not asking for full custody, because that's what you put out there. He's asking for shared custody. And any woman that the husband is, or ex-boyfriend, baby daddy, is asking for shared custody, I think it is his right. It is his right, except the man is not is questionable. Exactly the word she used. When I mean question, there's so many ways that we can't talk on this video because it's going to be too long. Sophia Momodu has filed a response to the originating motion by David seeking custody of their daughter Imade. Like I stated before, Davido did not seek custody. I don't know what lawyer you are using. Davido said shared custody, 50-50. What did they if you understand? Not custody. Well, they said it's a long read. It's a long read. I'm just going to read some. I'll post it there. You can go there and read it. She said, number one, she said their daughter is a minor, 9-year-old. And as her mother, she has stayed with me all her life. I have been responsible for her welfare, upkeep, and well-being. Understandable. So are you going to now tell us that Davido has not contributed anything to your daughter's Imade's well-being? So she prayed to the court that custody of their daughter should not be granted to the applicant, citing his controversial lifestyle, which according to her will expose our daughter to more negative trauma at her tender age. That is understandable. But the fact is that it's not asking for full custody. There are ways court work things like this out. Sophia, number 3, Sophia stated that the applicant in his role as an artist always travels and allow many, male adults around him and his house who will not be a good influence on an impressionable young female child like our daughter. And she also went, she stated, number 4, she stated that the applicant is married to another woman and they live together. The proper upbringing of our daughter by another cannot be guaranteed. Sophia, if it was you that was married to Davido, would you have raised the fine? Since you mentioned the fine, would you have told Chioma to bring a fine that you want to raise the fine with Imade? It's just a question I'm asking you, Sophia. Would you have? And Chioma is not the one asking now. Chioma is not a bad mother. She's not a bad mother. And Davido already said a long time ago that the only person she can trust her children with, that she have with other women, is Chioma. You know, Davido actually said it. So you not saying that Davido is married to another is just jealousy. We could just see the reason why you are writing all this. It's mere jealousy, you know. So this is just number 5. She said the fact that the applicant lost his son this is the one that really got to me. In his house, it's rather unfortunate and questionable. In rather unfortunate and questionable circumstances, shows that our daughter cannot be placed in the custody of the applicant. So are you not telling me now, Sophia, that people that have lost their children and they still raised children, their other children, are you saying that they are questionable, or that they are not fit to raise their other children because they lost one child? Now, wow, Davido, because you married, now these things they come out. So she stated that Davido, apart from his craving for Kerewa, I don't know if you mentioned that, SLAVE, only comes around to spend time with our daughter when he wants to use our daughter for his media stunts or promotion. Between you and Davido, who they always call social media? Sophia, we know you in the past that when you are with Davido, you always carry camera live and doing all that. This is just a vendetta against this young man because he refused to marry you. Why don't you just let this guy be? You are way older, way older. I'm not saying it's wrong for somebody to marry somebody that is older than them, right? But now, you see, now she has turned it into something else. The reason why probably Davido did see you as a proper wife, as a good wife, because to son I guess more gay for inside room. Now so you go take carry and come outside. You know, you'll bring it out on the media. Look at everything you are saying here. At the time when he was carrying you, when he was saying you should come, was it not you that even said that Davido should meet in your house? When Davido suggested that people should meet somewhere else for him to see his child, you said if it's not your house, it's no way. No other place. Why? And he must come alone. Why would Davido come alone? These are questions that people should be asking you. You said Davido must come alone. Internet, no, they forget now. Now, wow. This is the part that I really don't like. For the fact that you drag innocent son that passed on, you drag that child into what this pikin no know. His demise is not his fault. A child that passes 2022, you drag him into your custody battle with your baby daddy, with Davido. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be so ashamed of yourself. Because as a mother, you are a mother now. You are not supposed to, even if your counsel are saying that they want to bring that into it, you are supposed to tell them no. You are supposed to tell them no. Because by so doing, this thing you just put out now, we even make some of your fans and to say that no, this thing, no, that's it for me with Sophia. People look up to you, Sophia. But this year, right here, is a shame. She claims that she informed Davido that unless he undertakes to change his inappropriate behavior and overturns towards her, any visitation or access to our daughter should be done elsewhere other than my residence and in the company of our daughter's nanny, whom she is familiar with and has grown quite fond of. You know, Sophia started she started this whole controversy, and I'm so, like I said, I'm disappointed at her. If you want to, everything you had written was fine until you mentioned that he's married to another woman, and you mentioned mentioned Ifeanyi. Those two shouldn't have been there. If every other thing you had written, you just leave them over there, it would have been fine. But in the first place, Davido wasn't even asking for full custody. He's asking for shared. Tell your lawyer to go and change it. There's a difference between shared custody and full custody. Because the way you put it over there is like it's asking for shared custody. You know, using sentiments is not going to work. The court and the law only deal with facts. No mother wants to stand by and have their daughter taken away from them. Yes, I know what. No, I would not want another woman or thank God my husband or a man to take my daughter away from me. You understand? So, especially when they are capable of raising the child. But in this situation, Davido is not taking the child away. Visitation, when they say shared custody, he has to have visitation somehow, some way. He wants to be part of your daughter's life. When you have a man that wants to be part of your children's life, you should embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace it, because it is good to have a fatherly love. In as much as the motherly love is there, it is also good for the children to feel their father love. My people, this Sophia, I don't know, she just disappoints us so. It only asks for joint custody. Now he call they bring it fine, they call me now. He's married to another woman. So if to say married to you now, you for know they come court. My gender, they disappoint me, Sha. My gender, they disappoint me. If we can't have joint custody of the child, we're asking for full responsibility over the child. My goodness, you've had a full responsibility. You are worried about the inappropriate behavior, but you, when you were dating him, when you were flying everywhere with him, flying everywhere, riding with him, going to all these concerts, you didn't see that those places that he was going, that you were part of, taking your child, the same Imade too. Those places were not inappropriate. And those behaviors that you were part of were not inappropriate. Because you are his baby mama, you could have prevented the pregnancy if the behavior was an issue. Yes. But children are blessing. If Davido was actually, he had this inappropriate behavior, he was doing things that defeat your values and morals, you shouldn't in the first place dated him, number one, or slept with him, because one, you are older than him. You shouldn't have even gone near him at all. Those inappropriate behavior, you left him, came back, you were still going with him. You flew with him, with Amanda in Atlanta, with your daughter. You all went to England. Remember, Sophia? How many are we going to remind you of? And we are saying it's inappropriate for a father to want to be a part of his child. No, me, I don't decide my gender for this one. No, I do not go with my gender on this one. I'm sorry. If a man wants to be a part of his children's life, please allow them. Allow them. My people, please share this video. Share is getting too long because I have plenty to tell this Sophia girl. Please share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you.